Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Shelter 2 Perfect Start Series, Episode 3. Okay, so here we are, back in the shelter. Oh, and look, Alistair and Katia are having a row. Someone likes TV, someone never liked TV, even before the apocalypse started. Oh, it sounds like real life. Okay, anyway, let's see. So we've got someone's just woken up. We've still got the comfy bed and the low quality cot. So slept in a comfy bed there gives you plus 20. So that's quite good. We've got someone there, Janet. She's getting a bit on the hungry side. And I also noticed that she's a bit unhygienic and messy as well. She's the one that we invited into our shelter. What we're going to be doing over the course of today's video is improving the shelter, doing some expeditions and getting stuff dealt with. So at the moment we've got 76 water up in the top right hand corner. It's a fairly reasonable amount. It's not panic stations yet. But of course, each time you use the toilet, each time you have a drink of water, that is constantly going down. Okay, we've got some decent amounts of food left at the moment. And I say at the moment because as the series progresses, you'll find that food becomes more and more challenging. Because these, like broccoli soup and stuff like that, doesn't really give a huge amount of sustenance. I mean, I could imagine putting some broccoli in some boiling water and calling it a soup isn't really a meal that I'd like to eat. No, I think I wouldn't survive very well in the apocalypse. I'd starve to death very, very quickly because I'm not overly fond of broccoli. Right, that is a bag, but of course we already have bags. I was just having a quick look, see what we could manufacture. But let's set up an expedition. So, Alistair, my good self, and Katia, my good wife. And off we go. We've got to choose our stuff, haven't we? Okay, so we can filter, or we can scroll to where the items are and just select them. So there we go. And now what we're looking for is equipment and also stuff to take for potential trade. Now that broccoli soup is a banger for trade at the moment. I'm not saying in the live game it will be the same, but at the moment it's worth 60. So that is some damn expensive broccoli in water. So we're going to take that. No, we're not going to take that because we want to keep that. What else have we got? We've got some light bulbs. We've got quite a few of those. They're worth a lot. Okay, so we'll take those. Okay, now we decide our route. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and work the farm. Now, this is unlike the original Sheltered. If you send your guys here, they will work the location as long as you leave them there. And on top of that, they will keep getting encounters where you will have the opportunity to trade, fight, or flee. So you want to be able to trade because that is your best option early in the game, especially as combat encounters. I will tell you guys now that I have died, reloaded saves so many times I've lost count because the combat in this is brutal. I mean brutal. So you need to avoid it at all potential costs at the beginning of the game because your guys in your shelter are pretty weak-ass people, to be honest, in comparison to the people that are out there in these other organisations that you come across. So these other factions. Let's get some stuff repaired. Let's get the broccoli harvested. The other thing is as well, depending on the level of skill your people have will determine on the quality of the items that they build. So that power generator on the top, the wind turbine, has got health of about 27, but it also means that you are constantly repairing them, and don't forget about it either, because when it gets low, spontaneous combustion, and you're dealing with fire, and it all collapses, and then it takes ages to bloody repair the thing. Okay, so let's go back. We never confirmed that quest, did we? Or did we not? I can't remember. Have we sent our guys out? Yes, we did. Yes, so let's not do another quest. We need to keep these two in the shelter to get stuff done, because there's still a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. Okay, let's have a look through what we can do. So this is building items. Let's have a look. Desires, eat a meal with spinach, access to a shotgun, increase shelter residence, and explore. Explore's a bit generic. I presume that just means go off on an expedition and you'll satisfy that desire. One of the other ones, Katia had a explore on own require. Oh, we got an encounter. Okay, so hello, who are you? Are you a trader? Yes, definitely. Trade. Trade. Always, if you've got the option, trade. Trade. Don't do attack. Don't do flee. Because flee can fail and you're still going to die. So if the trade option is there, trade. If it isn't, you know you might be reloading your save. So let's have a look. What's this person got? Some antibiotics, some seeds, some wood, and some stone. Comes to a value of 29. So we can do a light bulb for that. There we go. So attempt trade. Agreed with the deal. Perfect. Let's move on. We're going to get an extra point of charisma for that as well. Perfect. We can spend that skill point when they come back to the shelter. Awesome stuff. But there's a lot of skills. So they're now working the farm. And they will keep working. If you look on the right hand side, you see the little desk with the progress bar. So that will just keep going round and round and round and round, and the longer you leave them there, the more stuff that you will get. So now, talking about skill points, let's have a look. We've got a charisma point here to spend. So what option are we going to choose? Production manager, passive skill, generate 10% more extra resources when working a production building like the farm. Okay, so that could potentially be worth training up. Inspiring, increase the mood, positive mood modifiers. Soothing words, it's a healing skill. Which are we going to go? We're going to go with inspiring. So George is an inspiration to the other guys in the shelter. Okay, let's go and get someone to read, get them to read an intelligence book as well. They're still working, so that's good. Okay, close that back off again. And there's a lot of other stuff we need to do. We need to expand the shelter more. We need to start upgrading the walls. So there's 2 stages I've noticed already for the walls. And as of yet, can't use paint. So, oh, and it's raining. Lovely. So we're going to top up our water. So what you can do is you can upgrade to the brickwork that's on that top floor for all of the expansion parts of the shelter that you've done. And then beyond that, you can go to a plastered wall, which is then you can paint. So you can slowly upgrade the actual quality of the interior of your shelter as well. Magic. You couldn't do that in Sheltered. You just painted the walls as they were, where you cleaned them to get rid of the graffiti, and then you painted them. So currently working the location to generate resources. Fantastic. We'll leave them doing that for longer. So George there is training up his intelligence, and Janet is broadcasting for traders. Because traders are the lifeblood of this game. Without traders, you will officially be, well, screwed. So you need to get lots of traders, because the recyclable items are what you need to be able to continue building and upgrading stuff. Oh, convincing voice. Okay, so we've just unlocked decrease the time taken to recruit a trader or new person for your shelter. And we've now got another encounter at the farm, so let's go investigate. You do well to be careful around these parts, they're dangerous. Do you need help? No, I would just like to trade, so let's have a look. Francis, I'll trade with you, but it has to be fair. Of course it'll be fair. Oh, look at that, fuel can, full. Awesome stuff, because that is rare as rocking horse poop. Okay, so we've got that at a value of 15 and a rock, which will take us up to 17. Attempt trade, 100% guarantee, because I'm giving more monetary value than I'm taking. So there we go. More charisma skill. Perfect. Leveling up our charisma even more. So he's going to be a smooth talking bastard by the time he comes back. Okay, and we're going to end. And this is what we got. We got 4 pieces of wool and some nylon. And that was for about 10 cycles of working at the farm. One of the things we've addressed in the beta is potentially the fact that working a location doesn't give enough for the amount of time that you're spending there. So watching out for the live game. We'll see. They may adjust the parameters of that for the real game when it comes out. Also, hopefully, and fingers crossed and watch this space, I may also have an interview, an exclusive interview with one of the guys that are working on the creation of this game. So do keep your eyes peeled. I will put an announcement on the social aspect of my YouTube channel, and I will work out how to do it. Whether that's an in-face with the lowering of restrictions in the UK, or how we do that interview, don't know. But I'm very excited about that and was very grateful for the opportunity. So again, going forward, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're still in the shelter. We're looking for recycling. There's not really anything we can recycle at the moment, so we've got to wait for the guys to come back. And also for traders, because working that building didn't really get a lot. Hey, some medicines or seeds? Damn straight you can. Okay, what have we got? Oh, he's got a potato. Do you know, I never got so excited about potatoes before this. But potatoes are so exciting because we can turn them into baked potatoes or potato soup. and it's more food. But now what you do is you take everything that's low value. So everything that's 1.5, take it. We'll take the animal fat as well, because using that in the combination with honey makes our soap, gets our guys to get clean a bit quicker. Anti-venom, 1 star. Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? What else is there? Some spinach seeds. Temperature range of 5 to 24 degrees Celsius, so we'll take that. They can have some spinach soup now. Whoop whoop. Oh, it's exciting food, isn't it? It really is. I mean, spinach soup, broccoli soup, pea soup. Oh, living off of veggies. Okay, so stimulant. Do we want that at a trade value of 7.5? Mineral ore. We'll take that because that's 1.5. And that is oak bark. You'll remember that from the original game. All this stuff is used at the makeshift lab to create makeshift medicines. So we've got a trade value of 45. Let's have a look. What have we got? A circuit board there, 44. Okay, we need to find something ultra low value. So let's have a scroll through. We've got a stone. There we go. That's worth 2. Can we get something else that's... what happens if we go there? 48.75? Oh, the trader does not agree with your proposed deal. What are we going to do? Get rid of the flour and lose a little bit of money, I think. What about the alfalfa? Can we take that? No. A splint? No. 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 Okay, right. We had the animal fat, 3. What do we reckon? Do we reckon we'll get a deal? Dunno. No, I don't think so. Temp trade. Okay. Trader agreed. Yeah, because I'm giving you more than I'm getting. But okay. Anyway, back to working on the shelter, eh? George just went and fixed the bed there. Let's recycle those empty petrol cans and the wood. There we go. Was there anything else? Yep, there was 2 wood crates. So let's get those recycled. So that's quite a nice amount of wood. Okay, so he can sleep after that because his sleep bar's going yellow. Oh dear. She needs to sleep as well. Let's skip forwards. And we've come back from our expedition and we've got all the stuff from our work. So we take all, then we switch to the food tab, take all, that takes the broccoli, and medicine, and take all takes the medicine. There we go. So we've got everything from that expedition. Now have a quick check on the guys that have got back, because again, oh, they're going to argue again, this time over pets. Alistair likes pets and Katya doesn't like pets. My goodness, it's like they know my real life. Oh, it's clairvoyant. I'm telling you, the game is clairvoyant. Okay, get them to eat. Their hygiene is below 50% dirtiness, so they can eat okay. We can make some broccoli soup as well, and a baked potato. So she's just come back from an expedition and straight over the stove to cook some food for the residents. It's a hard life. It is a hard life. Oh, qualified chef. Going to get some extra special tasty meals if she prepares them. Although I think that stat actually applies to everyone. So it's not one particular person. I think it applies to everyone. Okay, eat some broccoli soup now that you've cooked some broccoli soup. So enjoy the spoils of your cooking. Okay, right. Oh, we've got someone at the door. Someone at the door. Someone at the door. Answer the door, damn it. Answer the door. Answer the door! There we go. Right. Great weapons. Okay. I wouldn't really say great, but do we want 150? You're having a laugh. 3-star rebar, 150. No tar. A knife, 2-star, 22.5. Well, we'll take that because we can level up the strength. That's not too difficult. We've got some broccoli soup to sell as well, so we can give one of those. It's worth 60. Or we can find something that's worth a bit more. A bit less to balance it out. This is the game of what can we make the easiest and what can we trade the simplest. See, I'm going to look around all of this and then I'm just going to decide to give the broccoli soup anyway, guaranteed, because it's a very easy thing to make. You grow the broccoli seeds, you get nice amounts of broccoli. Trade value of 22, so we're still not at 45. That's going to be a 10, so no. That's 4, so that's not worth a lot, but we're up to 37.4. I mean, can we give away the extra rocks? No, maybe not. What about some zinc? There we go. One more. 44. 88%. Let's give it a go. Hey, trader agreed with the deal. Nice. So we actually got a positive deal that time. We got more than we gave in the trade. Okay, skip forward again. Okay, we've got some hunger to deal with. let's set up another expedition. So let's send Katia and George. Okay, right. Almost click next then, without giving them any equipment at all. So weapons, let's, there we go, knuckle dusters and knuckle duster, that's it. Equipment, what have we got? We've got no bags or anything yet. Do we want to go medical? No, not really. Okay, so what are we going to give? Let's give a 3-star light bulb, it's worth 30. Let's take some bandages as well, just in case we do get injured, because that will stop bleeding, the same as it did in the original Sheltered. Some level 3 metal, no, we'll be keeping that. We'll take a baked potato with us, no we won't actually. Have we got broccoli soup up the top? Yes we have, okay we'll take that. Do we want a med kit? Yeah, we'll take a circuit board as well. So plenty of stuff to trade with. Now to decide the route. So let's go and search the petrol station again. We know last time we visited we didn't take everything. And now we're going to visit all the way around the edge again to uncover more of the map, so that we can see some more stuff and hopefully find some more things to explore, ideally speaking. Okay, so off they trot on another expedition, and it's back to the maintenance and dealing with the shelter. Let's just have a quick check on that route. Yeah, no, that's all good. Off they go. Right. Okay, now looking at the weather, this is one of the small little glitches that we found, but this is the locker, by the way. This is changing and customizing your character's clothes and accessories, so you can do it at any time. And I thought Janet with that face mask, she just looked a bit daft, so let's get rid of the face mask. So yep, that little locker at the top right next to the generator you can use to customize the look of your characters. Again, maintenance is a continuous job, the same as it was in Sheltered, part of what we love the game about. But let's start upgrading. So let's upgrade the forecast and give it a repair, and repair the water collector. Can we upgrade that as well? Oh, no, we've already upgraded that once, haven't we? Resistance and durability is not like something we can do much about at the moment, because the level of parts that it requires is quite hefty. So she can go off and repair everything, speed everything up. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, let's see what we've got. So we've got plenty of items here in this petrol station. So okay, 5 petrol cans, nice. I'm not going to be able to take all of them. Nail gun, now that's a tool. Swill, less than glamorous concoction of ingredients, loosens the tongue and improves the results of positive conversations for 24 hours by 50%, and it makes you dehydrated and need a pee. Sounds like normal alcohol then. Oh, we'll take that definitely. Right, let's have a look. We've got 2 books there, so we'll take those as well. Lovely, they can go into the bookshelf. We'll take all those clothes. Okay, we'll take the knife. Definitely take the motor. And we'll take the bullet, definitely, and the rope and the rubber, and the soap, definitely. Okay, we'll take the circuit breaker, definitely. Food, definitely. Now, how much petrol are we going to take? Let's sort out what else we're going to take first. So we'll take the metal, we'll take the leather, we'll take the nylon, pop yoga ball, that's plastic, so we'll take that as well. The scrap pile, that's worth taking. The buckets are liquid gold as well. And now let's take some petrol. So we're going to have to do another trip, basically. Can we take anything else? Yep, the wood. Okay, that's it. We're now... Oh no, light bulb. We can take that as well. There we go. Pretty much 119.7 out of a max weight of 120. So do we want to modify what we want to take? Let's take actually put a petrol back. Yep, take a few more bits. What's that? Weight 2. Yeah, take the buckets. Take the buckets. There we go. Okay, we can take the glass as well. Okay, 118.7. Yeah, not bad. And confirm. As I said, you can always do another expedition, send them back out, and take more stuff. And now we'll let them walk the rest of their journey, knowing that also, if a trade opportunity presents itself, they're not really going to be able to take anything because they're at max weight. Oh, look, we've got an encounter. Okay, investigate. This area is controlled by the old clan. You've got no right to be here. Reckon you should be taking your leave. If you're looking for work, there's plenty going around. Okay, so we walk. Okay, so we don't fight, we walk. They've both got rebars, or metal bars, or baseball bats there. Couldn't really tell. But certified, guaranteed death would have been the option if you'd gone to fight. I can see someone walking up to the shelter there, so we'll let them arrive and see what they're offering us. Tick tock, tick tock. Come on, get to the door. There we go. And respond. No, I'm not. No, bugger off. Bye-bye. The other thing is as well, you can have 4 people in your shelter, but until you upgrade the oxygen filter, you cannot have more than that. And the upgrading of the oxygen filter takes time. Let's skip forwards again. Okay, so we're letting them walk around on their expedition. Can we upgrade that yet? No, we need more circuit boards to upgrade the efficiency. So when you get black rain, which appears as a green acidic rain on the surface, your water filter isn't used. It's the water purifier that's used. So the dirty water goes into your water purifier, that gets purified, and then it gets added to your water tanks. So unlike Sheltered, where your whole water supply became contaminated unless you upgraded the filter to make it filter out the poison, which was quite an issue. In this game, it's 2 separate systems, which I think is quite good. I actually think that was quite a good change that they made, because it means you're not going to poison your guys early on in the game, which could happen. Okay, so our guys are about to rest, but they're continuing, and as you see, they've uncovered another building, but it's an outpost, so it's another faction's outpost. I haven't approached one as of yet, because I'm more considering the game itself, but let's skip forwards and let's increase our water capacity. Okay, because for me, with Sheltered, it was all about water. Obviously food as well, but your water supply was your most important asset. You needed to make sure that you had enough storage available to be able to service everyone that was living in the shelter. Okay, so we'll speed up. There we go, he's leveled up again. Oh, plant's ready for harvest as well, so let's go and get. Okay, Janet is, all of her requirements are fairly good at the moment, so there's nothing essential there. Oh, we've uncovered a church. Perfect. Well, that's another location that we can go and explore and hopefully get some more stuff from as well. So perfect. That's the farm as well. Now you'll notice the trap on the top still hasn't got any additional food. And that's something else I've noticed. Again, whether it will stay the same in the full release version of the game or not, can't possibly comment. But at the moment, rabbits and stuff don't really tend to go into the traps very often. I think I caught the initial rabbits that were running around, and no other life has appeared subsequent to that. Which I find fairly disappointing, because it makes the construction and use of a bait trap outside fairly irrelevant if you're not going to catch animals. But it can also be due to the randomization of the game, because in one of my other saves I got loads of rabbits. So I think it's one of those kind of procedurally generated mechanics of the map that you start on. So you can have ones where there's plenty of water locally, like reservoirs and stuff, and plenty of animals. But don't forget, you've also got the hunting option, which I've showed as well, to get meat and stuff. That's always a good option, apart from the fact that I got killed by a bear the last time I went to try and do it. So a bear with 250 health was against my guys from my shelter, and of course they died, even though I had 2 hand grenades at this point. So I tried to blow up the bear, didn't work, and then my guys died. Quit, reload, try a different route, and then they got attacked by somebody else and died as well. So I was getting fairly annoyed at that point. But we've got enough resources for a second comfy bed. Whoop whoop. So let's get Alistair, because he's resourceful. So this means when he deconstructs something, you get more stuff. So if you're going to if you've got someone who's resourceful in your shelter, make sure you use them. So he got 3 pipes and 2 wool. Whereas if somebody else had done it, and I have made this mistake, some people get nothing when they deconstruct stuff. So let's move the toilets out of the way and the shower. And now we've got room for another bed. And we can start thinking about expanding the shelter further. And then eventually adding the next floor below as well. which is something we will be doing later in the series. So with the game coming out in the summer and beta access is ending tomorrow, I've got as much footage as I can to continue this series, and then once the full game is released I'll pick it up, or I might do a reboot depending on how the game goes in comparison to how it was during beta, because I know there is certain things that will be fixed that aren't in any of these videos, because I think Team 17 and the guys working on this have done an epic job. I think they've done a very good job of this game. I like all the mechanics, I like the factions, and there's just quite a bit of tweaking that needs doing. Okay, we've got somebody else at the intercom, so let's see. Please be a trader. Yay, it's a trader! Woohoo! Okay, now we just take everything. So take the games consoles, take the laptop, take the radio, take the TVs, take the wood broken toys, take the clothes, take that, yes. 30 for a circuit board, maybe not. Nail, yep, for 3, yeah, we'll take that. Cement, yep, we'll take that as well. Leather, yep, we'll take it. Leather, yeah, we'll take it. Leather, maybe not 3-star stuff. Take the yoga balls. Take the wool. Yep, we'll take that. Microwaves. Click the microwaves as well, dude. Plastic. Yeah, we'll take that. We're at 60. Take the nails. Transistors. They're 3-star transistors, so they're worth quite a bit, so maybe not. However, I will add a caveat that if you have the money and you have the resources to take the stuff that you don't have a lot of 2- and 3-star stuff of, do it, because you need it to build certain things. And some of the items are pretty much only available through traders or luck when you're searching locations. So if you get a trader coming along and he's got 3-star transistors and you haven't got any, buy them if you can afford to, because you'll find later on in the game you need them quite painfully. Right, we'll take that sand. I think that's pretty much everything we need. 78 and 77, let's do an attempt trade. Of course the traders agreed with the deal. Perfect. And now there's an absolute boatload of stuff to recycle. But for today, I think we'll end it there, shall we? I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm loving doing this series. I'm loving the game. I'm Know-It-All Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you back here for part 4. Until then, see you later.